What's up, everybody? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. I hope y'all had a good weekend. Um, yeah, let's hop into it really quick. Um, our plan. Wait, where are we? Yeah, Friday. So this was our plan Friday. We were watching for puts. Wait, sorry. Original plan. We were watching for puts up here. Um, did I draw? I didn't. Um, so hopefully you guys got this. Played it down. I probably would have closed at November value area high myself. Um, Obviously, spike base spike. We were looking for longs. Hopefully, you guys switched here into calls, and we had literally drawn that out. If it came down to this level, play it up to November value area high. We rejected right above that, sold off, and then at this point, when we break below the spike, you need to really switch to bearish mentality. This should have been a decent spot to get into puts, but you would have got stopped out probably. And then at the end of the day, they just kind of brought it back up a little bit above the spike and didn't do much of anything. Let me go ahead and erase some stuff. Our levels were definitely on point, though. And then, really quick, for people that were live Thursday night, I know we have something else to erase. If there's any futures traders, we had said, where was it? Oh, actually, right here. Right here to go long. So if you listened, that obviously worked very well. It was like a 30-point move. All right. Chart this up really quick. I'm pretty confused. Like, our weekly levels are just in space. Did I do them wrong? That's really weird. Oh well, what can you do? It looks like I drew them on the wrong week. And then levels moved. That's really weird. I don't even understand how I did that. All right. There's our weekly levels. I forgot to mention when I oh yeah, Happy New Year, everybody. Has it? I feel like we've been live since it was New Year, but that's okay. Yeah, Happy New Year. Um I forgot to mention when I excuse me, added everybody. But Shorty's going to be live with a market update at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to drop the links in Keenan's Discord, but I'm not going to at everyone or. Actually, let me just do that really quick. Because I don't want to spam people. Sorry, while I'm doing this, I'll just talk. I'm kind of bummed right now. I'm probably going to have to put my chameleon down, and it's entirely my fault, and I'm pretty disappointed about it. He has like a misting system in his vivarium or whatever it's called for water and all of that. And I guess for, I don't even know how long, it was clogged, so it wasn't working. And I didn't recognize that it wasn't working. So, of course, he got very dehydrated. Which also, I think, caused, like, what's it called? Like a calcium deficiency. And then it looks like he's also, like, impacted with feces. And then he also, I'm not going to like go too graphic, but basically he has like a prolapse, which is fairly common in chameleons. But I've been trying for the last couple of days to get it to go back in. Like, you normally just use salt water, and that's enough to get it to go back inside, and it hasn't been happening. And it would be like $1,500 to amputate it, and I just feel like that's pretty excessive. So probably gonna have to put the little dude down. And I guess if it was just the what's it called? If it was just the prolapse, that would be one thing, but because of the water not working for I don't even know how long, he has like a lot of medical issues going on. And like some of them, like the calcium deficiency is not reversible. Like, you can treat it to where it doesn't get worse, but you're not going to fix it. So kind of feel like I screwed the pooch on that one, and I'm pretty bummed out. Sorry, I'm going to post the levels, or I'm going to post the link really quick. So I think I'm going to have to take him to the vet tomorrow. I'm struggling to even find a, what's it called? Reptile vet near me. All right, I posted those links. Sorry about that. Levels good. Did I? Okay. All right, let's check out. I think this is going to be a fairly short video. I'm going to be live in the morning. Let's look at Fear and Greed Index. We're probably in fear. Okay, neutral, barely. Tomorrow's going to be a wild day to trade with what's going on in Venezuela. So 30 minutes after the open, ISM manufacturing PMI. And that's pretty much it for the day. Tuesday we have CPI in Australia. Wednesday, ISM services PMI, JOLTS job openings. 30 minutes after the open, that's going to give us some volatility. unemployment claims an hour before the open. Um, Excuse me. The Friday, we're gonna have some. It's gonna be pretty volatile, like an hour before the open. I'll be live. Keenan Shorties and the mentorship group. All right, so that's that. Let me pull up my other chart really quick and just make sure there's nothing that we want to be aware of for tomorrow. Also, kind of big picture, nothing too surprising. Bounced at a pretty key level that we didn't want to lose unless we, wanted to go lower. So, pretty good spot that we bounced at. Still think 695 is doable, especially now with this war news. Futures are slightly up in the overnight session. I was actually expecting more of a gap up with the war news, but we did gap up slightly and then sold off basically to where we closed, bounced, sold off again, bounced. Excuse me. I actually saw this as it was happening, and I'm like, oh, probably a pretty good long. But I'm worried about, I guess, like random volatility due to war news or whatever. So I chose not to take it. So far, it's like 8 points. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I will say, if I lived in the country, I would just take the chameleon out back and shoot it, and I'm not even joking. It would be quick and swift, but can't really do that inside the city here. So we definitely want to be aware of this 914 level to 915. Let's see where that is. Okay. Actually, with war stuff, this might not even be worth paying attention to. But just kind of be aware of it. Pretty good chance we'll get a reaction here. And then they'll probably smash through it and go higher. But they'll probably initially tap it and sell off. And then smash through and go higher. Let's see if there's anything else we need to know about. Highly doubt they'll do this, but if they do, it would be beautiful. 91 to 93. That's good. Let's check out our cluster chart. I don't think it's going to give us any information, but I'm going to check it just in case. It's kind of irrelevant, but this was a good short here when we came to this level. So basically, yeah, here, down. It's the same 8 points, you know, like this up, or no, sorry, not this. This was our open, right? Yeah. So when we came down to here, this was your long. You could have got 8 points and basically sold the top from here for just shy of 8 points. This will be big when we come here, 33. Yeah. Hopefully this makes sense. They're probably going to come to here, give us like a pretty quick reaction, and then smash through. It's pretty much all I'm interested in for now. I know I'm not offering very much. I apologize, but tomorrow's going to be a wild day. I am tired, Mr. Alpo. Yeah, war is good for business, unfortunately. Talking about slaughtering the chameleons so casually, I don't know. I'm just like resigned to it, I guess. I'm a hunter. Like, I have no issue dispatching an animal. Basically, I'll even go this far and say this: if I knew it would be clean, I would just take it out in the backyard and use one of our air rifles. I know it would do the job. I just don't know that it would be the most humane thing, so I'm not going to do that. But basically, like, at this point, I just want to end its suffering. And I definitely value life. So I'm not, like, I'm super bummed. I don't even have words, but like, I've resigned emotionally to the fact that I need to make sure it doesn't suffer anymore. And I think the hardest part is I'm just super disappointed in myself because it's literally my fault that this happened. Like, so not very happy. It's all right. Right now, I'm just posting my levels in Keenan's. If you guys have any question, let me know. What do you mean by, Mike, we look at ES and MES? All right. Anybody have any questions? Hey, what's up, Oliver? I don't know what you're saying, Mike. I mean, when I'm trading live, you already know I'm going to be looking at ES. I'm all right. How are you doing? Venezuela is going to cause the markets to rocket. um, War news is big money for government and um, anybody with government contracts. And it's all about money. All about money. Yeah, of course it's possible to make a living full-time trading. It's not easy. Um, I think most people that rely only on trading will, they live pretty modestly in the beginning. Like a studio apartment or whatever, one bedroom apartment. Um, the issue with making a living off of trading is, you need to have enough money in the bank for the ups and downs, because there's always going to be downswings when you're trading. Um, and then there's a lot of things that you have to think about that people don't necessarily think about, like health insurance. If you're, like a single family, you're going to be paying like a minimum of 30,000 a year for health insurance. So things like that are important to remember. All right. Doesn't look like anybody has any other questions. Shorty will be live in about an hour. We'll see you guys then. As always, much love, much respect, everybody. I hope you all have a good rest of your evening, and we will see you in the morning. All right. Peace out.